Africa is more than borders and resources. Africa is spirit, culture, and identity. Yet for generations, colonization and globalization have forced us to look away from ourselves and towards others for validation. Now we're told to feel disconnected from our roots, to abandon our ways and embrace those of others. But why should we forsake what is inherently ours? Today, we challenge the narrative. The time has come to reclaim and celebrate what is ours. Our languages, our clothing, our traditions, and our spirituality. Let's ignite a movement that echoes across the continent and resonates in the hearts of every African. Language is the foundation of culture. Across the continent, we speak over 2,000 languages. Yet too often, we are forced to conduct education, business, and governance in foreign tongues. When language dies, culture follows. To promote African languages is to invest in our future. It is to teach them in schools, make them official in institutions, and celebrate them in music, film, and literature. Kiswahili is already spreading as a Pan-African language, but every mother tongue is precious. Whether it's the melodious Zulu, the rhythmic Yoruba, the poetic Amharic, or the vibrant Lingala, each language is a treasure trove of history, wisdom, and identity. The day we speak to each other in African languages with pride, the day we stand united by the diversity of our tongues, we strengthen our unity and identity. Clothing is not just fabric, it is heritage. From the Kente of Ghana to the Kitenge of East Africa, from Zulu beadwork to Maasai shuka, African clothing carries stories of history, pride, and community. Each stitch, pattern, and color tells a tale of identity, status, and belonging. Yet too often, we celebrate foreign fashion more than our own. To promote African clothing means making it part of daily life. Investing in African designers and wearing it proudly on the global stage. Our attire is a declaration. We are African and we are proud. Just imagine the impact if every African, from Dakar to Kinshasa, from Cairo to Cape Town, wore African clothing daily. We would become a walking, talking celebration of our heritage. It would be a silent revolution, a statement that echoes louder than words. Every time we choose African clothing, we invest in our local economies, support artisans, and preserve age-old skills. More than just a fashion statement, it's an act of empowerment. It's a way to rewrite the narrative and say, we define ourselves, we shape our identity. Attire is a powerful form of self-expression, a visual declaration of our cultural pride. When we adorn ourselves in the colors and patterns of our heritage, we tell the world who we are, where we come from, and what we stand for. It's a celebration of our uniqueness, a testament to the beauty and diversity of African cultures. By embracing our traditional attire, we pay homage to our ancestors, their craftsmanship, and the stories woven into each garment. It's a way to connect with our roots, to honor the traditions and values passed down through generations. Moreover, promoting African clothing is a way to combat the negative stereotypes and misconceptions about our continent. When we dress in our traditional garments, we challenge the distorted images portrayed in the media and we redefine the narrative. We show the world that Africa is not just a place of poverty and conflict, but a continent rich in culture, beauty, and resilience. It's a reminder that Africa is on the rise, and we are taking pride in our identity and heritage. Traditions are the soul of our people. Our dances, music, storytelling, and festivals are treasures passed down through generations. They carry the wisdom, discipline, and connection to community that have sustained us for centuries. These traditions are the very essence of our cultural identity. Yet today, many are fading under the weight of imported culture. Imagine a world where our children no longer know the rhythm of their ancestors' dances, the tales that shaped their heritage, or the vibrant colors of their cultural celebrations. It would be a disservice to our history and a loss of our cultural richness. To promote our traditions is to ensure that these priceless gifts of our past continue to thrive in the present and inspire future generations. It means integrating them into our daily lives, teaching them in our communities, and celebrating them on the global stage. Our traditions are more than just entertainment. They are an integral part of our social fabric. They teach us about life, about our place in the community, and about the values that have guided our societies for ages. They instill discipline, respect, and a sense of belonging. And when we pass them down, we empower our children with the tools to navigate life with grace and wisdom. To revive and promote our traditions is to invest in the well-being of our communities. It's about creating a sense of identity, pride, and unity. It's also about instilling hope and resilience in our youth and ensuring that they grow up knowing their cultural heritage. Spirituality is at the heart of African existence. For millennia, our spiritual systems were deeply rooted in nature, ancestors, and cosmic balance. These systems did not arrive with colonization, nor did they vanish with its end. They were here long before the first empires rose, and continue to resonate with millions today. These indigenous beliefs emphasize harmony, community, and respect for life. Values that transcend geographical boundaries and resonate with people from all walks of life. Yet, despite their timeless wisdom, African spiritual practices have often been overshadowed or dismissed. Colonization brought with it a forceful campaign to replace indigenous beliefs with foreign religions. And even today, there's a tendency to view traditional practices through a lens of exoticism or superstition. Promoting African spirituality is not about rejecting other faiths. It is about recognizing the profound value of our indigenous systems, fostering mutual respect among different belief systems, and ensuring that our spiritual heritage continues to guide and inspire future generations. Imagine a world where the youth of Africa are disconnected from their spiritual roots, where the wisdom of their ancestors is forgotten and the harmonious balance with nature is lost. It would be a world devoid of the depth and richness that spirituality brings to our lives. To promote African spirituality is to empower individuals to reconnect with their inner selves, to find strength and guidance in their cultural heritage, and to build a sense of community rooted in shared values. It means passing down the wisdom of our elders, preserving ancient rituals and ceremonies, and encouraging dialogue and understanding among different spiritual traditions. By embracing and promoting African spirituality, we enrich the tapestry of human spirituality, contributing to a world that celebrates diversity, respects traditions, and recognizes the interconnectedness of all life. Promoting our languages, clothing, traditions, and spirituality is not just nostalgia, it is empowerment. It is about reshaping our identity in a world that still tries to define us. When we speak our languages, wear our clothes, practice our traditions, and honor our spirituality, we remind the world that Africa is not just surviving, it is thriving. We are a continent of innovators, creators, and thinkers. We have a rich history and a promising future. And that starts with embracing what makes us unique. You might wonder, what can I do to make a difference? The answer is right here in your hands. Support initiatives that promote African languages, buy and wear African clothing, learn and celebrate our traditions, and respect and study our spiritual systems. It's about taking pride in who we are and sharing that pride with the world. Together, we can create a positive shift in how Africa is perceived, both within and outside our continent. It won't be easy. There will be challenges and obstacles along the way. but the reward will be worth it. A stronger, more united Africa that embraces its identity and heritage. It is a call to action for all of us. It's a call for us to invest in our culture, to celebrate our diversity, and to empower future generations. Let's answer that call and build a better future for Africa together. Thank you.